Have you ever wondered how it feels to be a hard-stuck diamond? Well, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about it from my first-hand ongoing experiences. And to those of you who can relate and are also suffering from being a hard-stuck diamond, just know you're not alone, and hopefully this video can help you feel a little bit better about the difficulties you've been facing, just like me. Maybe the comment section can even be a little group therapy session for us. Well, I guess now we can get into what I've been wanting to talk about. I guess I'll start off by talking about the most traumatic part, and that's the toxic teammates. I have nightmares about hearing the quick chat pop-up sound and then reading the 3 words, "What a save." And then shortly after, my teammate just leaves. And then the scoreboard appears in my nightmare and we were only down by 1 goal. Oh, it's just a nightmare, you might say. But these nightmares have meaning, much more meaning than you would ever understand. Guys, these nightmares always come true and they're my reality. And I just don't know how much more I can take the sudden AFK teammate either. One moment he's there slinging the ball around, then suddenly, boom, he's just gone. Did his controller DC? Did he have to go eat his 10 p.m. dinner? Did mom power off the Xbox? Or was he mad that he missed an open net? I don't know. But I think it's honestly worse than any of those choices. I personally think that the gatekeeper to Diamond Hell knew he was my teammate and made him go into a hypnotic state where he had no choice but to stay AFK. Guys, I don't want to talk about the gatekeeper much though, because he might come and get me. He's in my nightmares too. Instead, I'll talk about the teammates that can't stand to not say something mean after one little mistake. And it's always, my teammate bad, or teammate sucks. And it's always after insignificant things like me letting a 2 kph ball roll slowly into the net in overtime after an accidental side flip of mine. And I just don't think that saying teammate bad is necessary in that moment. And every time I see one of those toxic messages, I wonder what it would be like to be permanently demoed, you know? I wouldn't have to share the pitch with those guys ever again, and I could move on to real life things like crypto, but that's off topic. Not gonna talk about that right now. And oh my God. I can't forget to talk about possibly the worst of the worst when it comes to toxic teammates, and that is the match thrower. They aren't extremely common, thank God, but they are something a concern that I can't stand dealing with, and it's always for something literally so uncalled for. One time, one of my teammates started to own goal when the score was 1-1 because he accidentally missed a free save, and I was just at a loss for words. What can you even do to stop your teammate at that point? You can just feel the fiery rage coming off their finnick, but I usually report them for match throwing because I think that's the only valid option. Also, this is not something that I wanted to talk about because it has to do with the gatekeeper at Diamond Hell, but I have to get this off my chest. Sometimes if I'm in a really close game and I'm losing and I'm making little mistakes, I start to get really strong feelings that I should forfeit. And it's so much worse if it's before you're allowed to forfeit before the 3:30 mark in the game. If the option to forfeit isn't available yet, I start to hear a little voice say, abandon, abandon. And it usually ramps up slowly and moves from a quiet abandon to a loud screaming, abandon! And I just know it's the gatekeeper trying to get in my head, man. I don't know what to do. And the worst part is you can't scare the gatekeeper because his only fear is diamonds that know how to play the game, and those don't exist. Anyway, after hearing the voices and inevitably abandoning, the voices do stop, but my night is ruined because I received my ridiculous 5-minute ban. And after the ban is where the losing streak starts. 1 loss turns to 2, 2 turns to 4, 4 turns to 8, you know the rest of the story. And then suddenly, I'm back into the darkest pit of Diamond in Diamond 1. This whole cycle of toxic teammates and losing streaks seems impossible to avoid, and I just don't even know what to do right now. I'm completely lost, to be honest with you. And the thing is, I'm genuinely better than all my teammates. At least 99% of the losses that I take are my teammates' fault. Even the one where I own gold yesterday, he should have been back to save all 4 of those own goals. And then the fact that he had the audacity to call me garbage. Wow. My bad though, I guess. But I really am better than my teammates almost every single time. I position better, I have better mechs, I'm faster, and I use my brain more effectively. I am the Alpha Diamond. Knowing that I'm so much better than my rank and not being able to get out of it has caused me what I think is going to be lifelong pain. I could definitely take a Grand Champ on, maybe even SSLs or Bubble Pros. Like, Bubble Pros are good, don't get me wrong, but I'm really underrated. I am genuinely so held back by my teammates, man. You guys just have no idea. And that's the thing, in a 1v1, you don't have to worry about a bad teammate, so you add my mechs into the equation, I think I'd have a pretty solid shot at beating a Bubble Pro. I might be a Diamond in 1v1, but that's because I never play, so that isn't even relevant to this. I'm beating a Bubble Pro, like, it's that simple. And I'm sorry I got so sidetracked there, guys, about my exceptional skill. And I know a lot of you hard-stuck diamonds probably can't relate to my skill level. Like, you're probably not as skilled as me. So I'll try to get back on track with talking about the experiences and the pain that I face every day as a hard-stuck diamond. Basically, guys, between the purely evil teammates throwing around quick chats and typing horrible messages, the nightmares, the sudden AFK teammates, the match throwers, the voices, and the gatekeeper of Diamond Hell, sorry guys, I just had to make sure he wasn't in here with me. I could have sworn I heard something, but anyway, I just don't know what to do and I don't know how I will genuinely ever get out of Diamond. You have to understand, guys, that this is my daily life. The pain is never ending and it is always evolving. I really just wanted to get this out there, guys, so that I could share some of my experiences and let some of you guys know that are also hard stuck diamonds that you're not alone and I'm right here with you. And maybe this video can help some of you guys feel better about your experiences, and hopefully one day we will all overcome this and move to being hard stuck champs. And to my fellow hard stuck diamonds, I know the pain is terrible. I know it feels like it won't stop, but hang in there and keep grinding. Guys, we're gonna make it out of diamond, and we're gonna make it past the gatekeeper at Diamond Hell, all right? Do not give in. And also, really quickly, I just want to remind you guys that it's never my fault that I lose, and some of you may not be able to relate to that just because I'm so good at the game, and that's okay. We all experience this a little bit differently. Also, guys, I heard that subscribing can help relieve the pain of being a hard stuck diamond a bit. I don't know if you guys have heard about that or not, but yeah, if you're new here, please subscribe. It really would help a lot. Like, it would help a lot with like relieving my pain of being a hard stuck diamond. And also, guys, thank you to everybody who stopped by. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace. All right, guys, now that the video's over, that is not something that I usually do for a video. So if that was a cringe fest, seriously, please be sure to let me know down in the comments. I won't be offended by it. I just thought this would be a fun thing to try. So yeah.